Hey everybody, what a wicked day. So we're going to jump right into it. As always, this is the top 5 in 5 minutes. They're going to be longs and shorts. I'm going to just tell you right now, there's one long, there's four shorts. So if you're not interested in shorting at all, or you don't feel that your skill set's advanced enough, you're probably not going to want to watch this. So save you a lot of time. But for those that want to short or want to see what's going on with the market, there's some things out there that look like they could come in pretty hard. So we're going to get into it. To start with, let's just review very quickly what happened here. Here's your wedge line. Okay, this was your high. Couldn't even get to it. Okay, the open was what? The high. The close was what? The low. Okay, next day, open is here, right? Try to rally, can't even get up there. Complete price rejection from the day before, okay? So then just to get that clear, everything in here was rejected. So all these buyers that bought before, they want nothing to do with it, okay? That's some nasty stuff. So that's not what you want to see. This is the exact opposite of what you want to see. You want to actually see this filled in and green, and that's not what we got. So then we go through the open, and we take out the low, and we form this inverted hammer. And we're way past the gap where we couldn't even open or close above the gap. Okay, so that leads us to our first short. Okay, and just caveat, I have a short position on this and I have puts as well. I think it's just beginning. My advice is any tick below this tick, any tick below here, just short it. If you go over the open, the previous day's open, which is 125.86, 125.86, you can close it and then try to reshort it closer to up here. But any break of this, as soon as it breaks, because you don't want to hesitate in this market, I would be shorting this. I think you're at least going to wind up going down to here. At a minimum, I think you're heading back down to here. But just keep that in mind. Now, with that said, you're going to see something that we were on the long side before, and to me, this is setting up to break. This rejection today is a little different than the previous rejections. And again, I'm just looking for quick trades here. Okay, you got to get in and you got to get out of this market. Okay, you can see that. You're witnessing it again day in, day out. So what you're seeing here is a complete rejection again of this top level, where technically you almost have a double top by the way this is forming. Now, what I don't like is here's my open gapping over the close, and then we wind up coming back down to here, right? And now you're just hanging in here. Now look at this, okay? Let me just throw this out there so you can see this, all right? Just to my 8-day gets me to 124. Okay, that's a long way off for a lot of these names. So I'm not saying that you're breaking down. I'm not saying that you're going to zero. Long term, I like the name. What I'm saying is that when you see, and you've heard this saying with the markets, a rising tide lifts all boats, right? Well, when the tide goes out, they all come and they all start coming in. Pay attention. Look what happened with energy today, okay? And I know you don't think it's all connected, but it's all connected. Okay, when energy and oil prices are going up, and this is not, you need to pay attention to it. Okay, it's definitely something where you have to view it. When oil's going up and the stocks aren't, you need to pay attention. Okay, when Bitcoin's going up and the stocks are falling down, like SI did today, okay, you need to pay attention. Okay, it's things like that we really have to focus on. So what you're seeing here with Affirm, all I'm looking for is to break this level, right? Break this level, and then you're probably coming back down to here. Okay, 125, very, very simple trade. Let's go through the next one. And again, these are trades. This is a classic breakdown. Okay, so SE, and you saw it try to rally, but let's just go through this level right here. Runs right up into this line, rejects. Here's your rejection. Look, okay? You can say it, right? And then here's the bar. You kind of want to see that bar, but you want to finish it green. It didn't. Come to here. The open is what? The 50-day gets over it. Can't even hold the open. Closes at a low. Okay, this is setting up to break, right? Now, as if it didn't need more, Okay, so this is setting up to break. At a minimum, you're probably going back to the bottom line here, but this could get pretty ugly. This is a pretty ugly position. So again, this is another one that I would look at shorting. This is one that we've been shorting on rallies, and it looks like we finally run out of steam. So this is something that I would say that you could probably look at a long-term short on versus the others that I just gave you. I wouldn't be short SE or Affirm or TQQ for long periods of time for obvious reasons, but this has a lot of work to do, and it's nowhere near ready for prime time. So I think that this will continue. I can get rid of this RSI and continue to see this drop. The open was the high, the close was the low. So, for me, it was a pretty easy trade putting it on this morning. I kind of knew that we would, after breaking this, that we would kind of maybe get up here. And we did. We got up here and then we just fell apart. But this reversal today, this is the first crack of many. And I don't think that you're just going to reverse and go up. All you're looking for is the low here to take that out. Okay, take out that low, put the trade on. If you're looking long term, use the high of the previous day. But I don't think you're even going to get there, frankly. But if it does, it does, and that's your stop. And then you're going to contend with down here. But I think there's a good 10, 12 points here. So, and remember, shorts go fast, okay, and you have to be quick. This is the only long that I saw out there. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. Click notifications so you're aware of when these come out and the pre-market live videos. But if you can look at this for a moment, just try to be objective. I know it's a big meme name and they're playing it, but maybe that's where it's going to work. I mean, the one thing that I would say about today and why it's the only long that I really felt like pointing out is because we broke out and we stayed up. Open was what the low, close was what the high. Only have the other higher high here, right? So just getting above 827 tomorrow, and that should be able to get you to 942. Okay, so if you get above 827 tomorrow, you have a shot at 942. This is a quick trade. I'm not telling you to look at it long term. Just stay with it. That's pretty much it. As always, please like this video and share. Have a great evening, everybody.